following this process here for the last few years, and I've got a 5-step program if you want to write down stuff. And at the end of it, I'll give you my website. First one is a citizen voice. This proposal was written in secret. There was a discovery motion filed in the low-rise appeal hearing for release of policies that would affect that ordinance, and this proposal was not revealed because it was in draft form. So you just want to know that citizens are being left out of this process. So what we did was we created our own nonprofit, and I think you'll hear about that later from other citizens. My second point is an inventory. Yes, it has to be 3D. It has to be standing on the ground, looking up at the tree. Okay, the canopy survey that you heard about today was a satellite photo taken from space. And so this gives you locational information about the tree. It does not tell you the qualitative information about the forest, such as the trunk diameter and what kind of shape the tree is in or what kind of tree it's in. So we want an actual tree-by-tree inventory of all 300,000 trees that are not in wildlands. We're after that database. It's estimated to cost $4 per tree to file a 300,000 tree database. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is the arborist department with an arborist that actually has power. There's arborists that make decisions and have authority to condemn trees in 9 different city departments. All these arborists are buried way down the pecking order in these departments. We want one arborist in charge of one tree department that has the parks arborists. There's 9 parks arborists. There's 6 SDOT arborists. Okay, in addition, you have city light arborists. You have SBU people. You have fleets and facilities people. And these people are not tightly coordinated enough. We want number 4 is the code. It needs to be in a single chapter. All the tree references, even in your comp plan. You guys are experts on the comp plan. It's like everywhere. I mean, trees are in every component of our comp plan. That's improper. And cities that have progressive tree programs have compiled them so that citizens that want information about the direction that the city council intends is clear to the citizen. Number 5 is the budget, of course, and progressive cities use stormwater fees. Hello, Seattle. Okay, so I don't know how I'm doing on time, but I only have 6 more points here. Resolution 31138 is the authorization language that was the companion legislation to the creation of the Tree Commission ordinance. So when the City Council passed the Tree Commission ordinance, it created Resolution 31138, which said what the Tree Commission was supposed to study. Okay, this proposal that you just saw outlined is almost 180 degrees from what Resolution 31138 says. Okay? There's a whole lot of things in Resolution 31138, and since I am about to run out of time, I'll tell you that if you go to www.saveseattletrees.com, then you can find out a link. I'd be happy to send you that. And the video of yesterday's Urban Forestry Commission meeting where they drafted their official response, which blasts this proposal. The Urban Forestry Commission completely contradicts 90% of this proposal. And partly because this proposal actually only addresses a half of 1% of the city. The percent of the city that is currently covered by development permit applications. It says repeal the interim tree ordinance. It says repeal all the exceptional tree ordinances. It says repeal all tree protection ordinances in the entire city code. And that means that as soon as a project comes out of development, then they've gotten their building permit, it's finalized, and then they can go cut down the trees and there's no enforcement. The audit from May 15th, 2009, the Seattle City Auditor audited these 9 different departments. They found that the departments do not talk to each other. They found that these departments do not talk to the public. They found that an inventory needs to be completed. So the baseline for information is absent. Then you have the interim ordinance is not a moratorium. Okay? That was an error. That was a statement by the staff person. It is not a moratorium. It's a city ordinance. It does sunset. Okay, multifamily, there's an example. 17.7% of the land is in multifamily. After development, the surveys found that it dropped to 5.4%. So that means if you want to build an apartment building, you have to bulldoze 95% of the land. So if you guys, that was up on the slide there. So look at that number, from 17.7 down to 5.4, that's a significant drop. And so the comp plan says to arrest decline of the urban forest canopy by 1% per year and arrest decline of the canopy and increase by 1% per year starting in 2007 for the next, till the year 2037, for 20 years. So the goal is actually 40%. The canopy cover goal by the city council is 40%. The canopy cover goal by the staff is 30%. That's a discrepancy of 10%. They're both in city official documents. So which is it? The Urban Forestry Commission has declined to put the discrepancy of 10% canopy cover on their work plan. So I think the Urban Forest Management Plan is flawed. In 31138 it says that the City Council refuses to adopt it, part of because it has the green factor in it. The green factor is not an effective tool for protecting existing trees during development. So I'm going to go.
Okay,
Thank you very much.